Charles, him in Canada. How you doing, Charles?
Not bad. My name is Charles. I was born in Africa. Anyway, I want to tell you something. Like you and Christopher Hitchens, you are the people that changed my mind. I mean, it changed my life. It changed my world.
But well, don't blame me. You're the one that thinks I just talk. But
you have done stuff that even past civilization haven't done. They don't have no idea what you are doing. Anyway, I have a problem with one issue all the time. Talking about people, you say, "Oh, there is not enough evidence for God," and I say, oh, "Wow, I believe there's not enough evidence for God, and there's no evidence for God are two different things." So when you're saying that there's not enough evidence for God, as if there's a little bit of evidence for God, which
I say that because if I say there's no evidence for God, some pedant will come in and say, oh, well, there's anecdotal evidence for God. There's testimonial evidence for God. And then I have to say, yes, but I'm talking about whether or not there's good evidence. So I stopped saying there's no evidence for God. Instead, I'll either say there's no good evidence for God or there's not enough evidence for God, just so I don't have to sit here to every pedant who wants to come in and say, well, there's anecdotal evidence. That's the only reason for that.
Yeah, because all the time when you say that, I would just say, okay, can you explain why he's saying that there's not enough evidence for God? I want to see the little bit of evidence, because for me, there's zero.
The little bit of evidence is anecdotal. It's testimonial. It's people who claim they've experienced God, people who claim they've seen God or interacted with God or have a relationship. Those are testimonies. They're never going to be enough. You can stack up all of them. Everybody in the world could think that they had a relationship with God, and that wouldn't be enough evidence. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, anyway, I was just confused because all the time we're just saying, don't say that there's not enough evidence. Say that there's no evidence for God. That's not my problem. Apart from that, man, I love you. I love you so bad. I just talking to you, I'm shivering. Yeah.
Well, go put a jacket on, too. Charles. Thank you, sweet. Anyway, I got one more call to get to. I hope that cleared it up for you, Charles.
No idea what you have done to my life. You don't have no idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Charles. I hope it's been good. And if it wasn't, it was somebody else's fault.